All right. Hello, everyone. So here we are. It's Calosa Whispersong took a sabbatical in Eorzea today. Actually, she had a little business to do. She went to go speak with the Sudriks. The Sudriks are a very wealthy family in Eorzea who have been running merchant things for many years. Calosa did some work as a carpenter for a little bit for them, so that's how she got to know them. But one thing she knows is that this little guy, this little bird, was a gift from the Sudrik parents to their son, Rian Sudrik. And Rian gifted it to Calosa in order to say that he didn't want the little bird to be kept locked in a cage forever, so they released it into the wild and it stayed with Calosa. So Calosa knows the Sudriks for a little while, and she wanted to catch up with them, especially with Rian. Turns out that Rian isn't in Eorzea right now. Apparently he went off adventuring 5 years ago and kind of disappeared, which scared them a lot, especially since another famous Eorzea group, the Godberts, are missing their son as well during the calamity. Not good. But it turns out that, he recently sent a letter saying that he is still adventuring. He's okay. He's out there somewhere. But Calosa doesn't really like that. Because Rian is actually adopted. He's a Mikote, like Calosa. He is a boy. And Mikote boys are a little different than normal. Mikote are different in general. They don't have boys very often. They haven't said an exact thing, but I would say every 1 in 20 children are a boy, and most are girls. So male Mikote are very important to the females. They want to keep them safe and taking care of them and stuff. So Calosa's got that in the back of her mind about that. She's got to keep an eye out for Rian and make sure that this guy doesn't get himself killed, because he is far too important to be left running around getting into trouble. Not good. Not good at all. Apparently, last he was heard, he was in the Black Shroud, but that was a long while ago, a few months back. So Calosa he's probably not there now. And besides, she's got a job to do. Apparently, these Scion people have asked her to go off on an adventure. So we're gonna head out to... right now we're heading to... Oh, we can just take one straight to Camp Drybone. Let's go do that. I can talk for a bit and say hello to everyone. Hi, Elvie. Thanks for joining us. Oh, man. I could just teleport there directly, but I have a feeling it's much better to actually see where we're going. Just take a little while. Here, just do a little jaunt and see how it's going. So, here is Central Thanalan. This is Eorzea. This was Western Thanalan, yeah. So this was the Waking Sands where we've been. And so for now, instead, we are heading north out of Eorzea into the Central Shroud. We're hitting Blackbreast Station. We'll be heading into Eastern Thanalan. From there, we'll hit Camp Drybone, where these people have apparently been getting kidnapped. So we're going to take a little porter there, and we're going to talk a little bit. Thanalanalan. Yeah. That's my favorite. That's another one of my favorite things to do. But anyway, we wanted to talk about primals, because apparently the Amalja are collecting crystals. Those are the Amalja, right up there on that little mountain hill. But the Amalja are collecting crystals to summon their god Ifrit, which the Eorzeans call a Primal. The Garleans refer to them as icons, if I recall, but they are the same thing, essentially. Primals, or icons, are summoned monsters. You might have heard of them from Final Fantasy lore stuff. Primals and summoned monsters have been a thing since the inception of Final Fantasy. Bahamut himself appeared in Final Fantasy 1 to give magic stuff to the heroes and help them achieve their full strength and things like that. The first instance of an actual summon, okay, I'll talk about it later. But Final Fantasy 3 was the first instance of actually summoning creatures like Ifrit and Odin and Bahamut, and being super cool about that. But most of the time, the summoned monsters are they are actual, good and benevolent people. They're not actually really evil. This one is the first time when, not the first time. There's been times when they're, jerks. But, usually, they're actually pretty benevolent. This is a rare instance when we are actually do not want primals or summon monsters running around. And I'm gonna say this right now. This is my absolute favorite. It's Camp Drybone, and it's raining. I don't know why. It might be because Eastern Thanalan is the closest to the Shroud. Yeah, you can see there's South Shroud. It's closest to a forest, and it's more like Badlands than a full-on desert. But, for some reason, even though it's supposed to be super dry bone, it's actually the most not dry of, all of Thanalan. It's so weird. I don't get it. And I forgot to put on New Game Plus. So let's resume that right here, where we're supposed to be. Hey! I did it! And we were supposed to talk to Isambard! That's what Thancred asked us to do. I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to beware of the Amalja. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely returned. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Well then, let's work together then. This mystery of the missing persons. Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. Flames burn where they might, but the light can't stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adma Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. Aside from crystals, I don't know. Oh, I forgot. There we go. Let's get Jadelin out. Now let's go right around places. Doop. There we go. There's always something I forget when I go wandering around before this. Hey, that looks dangerous. Oh no. The cart got tipped over. Oh no. All these corpses. Uh-oh. Hey, kindly get out. Do not shoot. That's what I thought. Alright. Oh jeez. Seems like these corpses didn't get, frozen by the thaumaturges. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whew. Oh, man. Quick, quick, quick. He's aboard, I got them. Jadalyn is not happy with having to carry him.
Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen?
This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by an amalja before sitting to rot for several turns of the sun. Woof.
With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the swords will find their way across to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day, and I thank you. Now then, what are the amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Oh, so there were amalja remaining after all. Feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. Occasional amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in this kinds of numbers. Total is too great and the questions are too many. It wouldn't surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this.
Who could it be? What other person could be, like, kidnapping people?
But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in the vanishings?
Man, this does seem a little weird. It's gonna be difficult finding out.
What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find a reason for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. Rough character, but he knows the people better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you.
So he was born here, huh? He'll probably know all the locals then. Good idea. Alright, hey guys, I'm looking for a guy named Ungust and... Oh. Ha. Uh-oh. Hi?
Gods be damned! You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah! What the seven hells do you want with me now?
Here's a note, sir. Sir.
Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Issenberg. Folk around here are as wary as they come. Tilted and tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. Ugh, what a creep.
Well, let's talk to some of these beggars, see if we can't help. Please, miss, just leave me be.
Oh, jeez. No, I need some help.
Hey, have you seen anything, sir? Nothing to say but this. Thal take who, or whatever's been feeding off us low folk.
Yeah, I know. Completely agree with you.
Do you have any ideas, sir?
Oh, what do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Ungust is a jerk, but seems he's got a point. These people are scared.
Just as I told you, wasn't it? Whole lot of them are terrified. Spent a lot of talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, it's simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but can they really move when they have no money and no prospects anywhere else? Yeah, I don't think he cares. He's not gonna help. Isambard!
Welcome back, Calosa. You learned aught of import?
Not really. Everyone's just scared.
Suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. Common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they could speak freely to their gods, then the clergy might know something of use. Ah! Is there a temple or a church nearby? What you can from the clergy? Alright, let's try it. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It's a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you're headed there, I might ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse. Morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none other than you to see it done, seeing as how you're the one person with a chocobo here. Seek out a man named Mark. Marks. He tends to the graves of the Lich Yard. He'll tell you where the body's to be interred. Marks. You know what? I'll just put the corpse on Jadelyn and I'll just jog the way. Jadelyn doesn't need more bodies on her right now. Oof. This is a church. Ugh. It's not dry at all. Stop lying. And so here's the Lich Yard. It's a graveyard, but they call it the Lich Yard. Woof. Make this one deeper, the jackals would be at him. How am I to pay off your debts now, husband? Oof. Woof, woof.
Though I'm not qualified to assist in the rites, I offer what assistance I can to the priests. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just getting in the way, though. Ever has man sought to better his life, all too often at the expense of his brother. That desire and hope can beget suffering and death is a regrettable yet undeniable truth. Oh.
Oh, hey, there's that Marks guy. All dressed up in a weird, like, habit and stuff. I'm Marks, yes. Body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Alright. Thanks, Mr. Marks.
Rest in peace, dear uncle. Technically a cousin's thrice removed, but who's counting? We're too busy dividing up the estate of yours.
Woof. I mean, not everyone's honestly mourning around here. Ugh, look at all these flies and stuff. Wait. Gosh, I always forget where. I think I'm supposed to go around this little part, right? Gosh, I hate this. I always go the wrong way. Good leg. Can I just jump up? I cannot. I'm always bad about finding this place. Oh wait, I think it's around the other way. Whoops! It's past the gate. Mark is just staring at me like I was pointing that way. Sorry, Marks! Yeah, it's up in here. I remember now. Whoopsie doodle. Just one grave. Okay, here. Goodbye, corpse. Goodbye, sir. May you rest in peace. Oh, okay, we're just gonna leave the body there? Oh wait, I think I have to bury him myself. There we go. Wonderful. Let me see. /pray. Rest in peace. I'm sorry I carried you around in random places for a bit. Hey, Marks! Do you know anything about, like, kidnappings? They all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I can't help you. But maybe Sister Orkin can. She's always been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. Don't know why, though. Oh, pardon me. You will find Sister Orson within the church walls. Woof. I think this guy's missing a few screws. Hello, Orson.
I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. Oh, you seek knowledge of the missing Drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other in the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I shall be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marks would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. Scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marks, and soon. Oh, Thancred, come on. He's kind of just, he's not there, all there. Be nice. Be nice, Thancred. Oh, behave. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. My computer made a little burp. Alright, let's head down. Nothing. We haven't learned anything. At least it's not raining anymore. Maybe that's a good sign. Let's hope it's a good sign. Ooh, cutscene. Nice.
Thank you, Calosa. Burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Calosa?
Oh, hey, Thancred.
A pleasure, my dear Isambar. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, a prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Orson herself.
Are you honestly thinking she's the one who's kidnapping people?
Orson? She couldn't! Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marks. I'd swear to the 12 if I've seen that face somewhere before.
Oh, Thancred, you're just being a creep. Be nice. Yeah, well, Thancred's here, but he's being a creep. And I want to smack some sense into him. Sabard is concerned about the question surrounding Sister Orson's integrity.
Sister Orson? It cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it couldn't be that she... Could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Calosa, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities.
Yeah, I guess that's okay. Now, Golden Bazaar has no aetheryte. You can take a chocobo keep, but it's pretty far. In fact, this whole place is very big, and this is actually before most people actually do get a chocobo. So you have to run around a lot, and I do remember a lot of people complaining around this time. When am I gonna get a chocobo? When am I gonna get a chocobo? So... thankfully, we have Jadelyn here to do it for us. Thank goodness. Hey, there's a chocobo keep. Golden Bazaar was a small city in 1.0. It actually was under attack by a Malja every once in a while. And so crafters could, like, make traps and stuff to stop the Amalja from coming. And then the adventurers would fight and things. And you'd get, like, essentially items and stuff for doing it. Please help! Sister Orson went out all on her own and she hasn't come back! She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her! Oh no, that's no good. But this might be a secret. She might be doing this to catch people. Or not. She looks like she's alone. And she looks like she's hurt! Uh-oh, zombies! Jadelyn is like, nope, nope. Good job, Jadelyn. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Get a pet. Get a pet from Calosa. Sister Orson, are you all right? You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Oh, yes. Well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him.
That doesn't sound like a kidnapper. That's not what kidnappers do, is go out finding stuff for kids. Yeah, there is so much running at this point. And you're technically not with a chocobo at this point. I'm cheating a little. Woohoo. Oh, wait a minute. It's all the way back. Why isn't the kid at the... Oh, I guess she just delivered it. Okay, well, you know what? Let's teleport then. Let's just teleport back. Probably for the best. And actually, given the fact that I'll probably be teleporting a bit, let us use an aetherite pass. There we go. Oh, make me use less gil when I teleport around. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? Gods forfend! I'll secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans? Risking her own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yeah, Thancred, come on, man. You're supposed to be some super cool, like, sneaky dude, and all you're doing is just assaulting people and telling them that they're bad. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for his sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Amanja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding the disappearances. Yeah, me too. Thancred, Amanja, south. I always go out this way, even though it's literally in the opposite direction. And then I just turn around. I don't know. Always bad about that. There is an entrance right there that goes out south, but I never use it. I don't know, man. Just crazy. That's me, I guess. Aha! Look at this guy being a sneaky sneak. Yo, Thancred, what'd you find out? Have you found out anything yet, or are you just gonna make me do everything? Ah, there you are, Calosa. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. Ugh, don't call her a Rose, you creep. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Calosa. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Oh, God, you creep. Gods, take me. Well, I don't want to go inside and fight these Amalja. Fine, I'll do it for you. Look. Look at that. Jadelin can do it just fine. You jerk. Ugh. Look at this. Just fine. Ugh. Don't even know why they hired this guy. Idiot. Ooh, a queer leaflet. Maybe it'll tell us about the new gay bar that just opened up in Thanalan. Nice. Oh no, Alteron, you lost connection? Was there a point where, like, it went to black and then started up again? Because usually that means you can skip one part of the cutscene and then continue on. Like, it won't, like, skip the entire thing.
I mean, you could try it. But or you could just mash the button. You could just mash the God, I can't think of the word. Mouse button.
Well, did anything tickle your fancy?
I found this gay bar leaflet. It's this strange slip of parchment. I mean, I don't think you're very interested in it, Thancred, but someone might. Leaflet. See the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. And the Amalja is trying to give people work? Lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nald Thal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take it to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. So this is, if this is a gay bar and we're looking for work, maybe they want to like hire some strippers? Or at least some people, some waiters. That could do it. I mean, I've got this figured out. See, I didn't need Thancred at all. All right. Oof, more dead people. So here's the inn. Oh, Orson. Hey, Thancred, what's up?
Now, let us see what Sister Orson makes of this leaflet.
My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day?
Here, check out this leaflet for a gay bar.
What is this? Blasphemous! Hey now, that's very rude. Gay bars are perfectly fine. These are not our teachings at all.
Oh, you're talking about the Nal Dathal thing. Okay, sorry. Yeah, keep going.
This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you.
Okay, so now we're back to, wait a minute, are we back to the, you guys don't allow gays in your order? Because,
Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people?
Oh, okay, so yeah, we are back to the people trying to attract people for money. Got it. Okay, this is this. Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm done talking. There you go. As the plot thickens, Calosa, a culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in here somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here.
Alright, take care, Miss Orson. Pet.
Yeah, no worries. We'll handle this. If these people really are trying to use Naldal to talk about money, then yeah, this isn't a good thing. Oh wait, that's not it. Where's the one? I think it's here. Is it here? Oh, it might be Orson. Orson might be removing it. There's a... Oh no, wait, here he is.
Take me, Ralvan. I am your Sultana.
Oh, what the crap? Oh boy. Thanks, game. Thanks for the creepy stuff. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Calosa. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever.
Yeah, me too. No worries. We can do it. Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest.
Oh, we got a picture of Thancred. That means this is even more special. We're really getting in there. So dumb. Take me, Ralvan.
I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me any cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim.
Hey, Thancred, thanks for just walking up out of nowhere again. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. A suspect has been posing as a priest using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Calosa and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Thancred, are you trying to say you're gonna pose as a person for a gay bar? Because, probably not gonna work out very well. You'll squeal whenever a guy tries to approach you. I dare hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It'll be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves.
That I can.
It's next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. This'll serve us very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Calosa, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work outside the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us.
Mm-hmm. You got it. I'm used to wearing rags. Cough. Oh no! Oh, okay, they did put it in. They did put it in my armory chest. There we go. There we go. And the armor, and the slops. There we go. Do I look the part? Maybe not. You know what? There! Much better! Okay. Here we go. Please, sir, can I have some coin?
You are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself.
Please, sir, may I have some coin or work?
Pray the teachings of Azema, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom?
I need coin, sir.
Azema is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days.
That doesn't help me at all. I'm still starving. Also, Azema is dumb because she's the sun goddess, and all of the sun cats worship her, and she is a dumb poopy face. Menfina is a million times better. Oh wait, the person is inside the inn. I got to go down here. Ouch! I am in pain! Someone give me coin for the medicine! Please, sir, may I have some coin?
I was just gonna get to the good part of my story. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story.
Okay, sir, I'm out. There's only one more, and I think there she is. You can see in the corner up there. Pay no attention to this chocobo following me around. It's not mine. Please, may I have some coin? It's not for the chocobo, I assure you. What is it? I need a coin, madam. Gods, not again! Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep to your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Muddy pond at Drybone, you say? I think we found what we're looking for. Alright. Hey guys, I'm finished. Did you like my acting? Did you, Thancred? Oh wait, there's one more. There's another. Oh, I think he's inside. Oh no, I gotta take off my boots again then. Unequip. There we go. Shoo. Is he inside? I think he's inside. Coin. There we go. Coin. Work. Can I work here for coin? Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Coin and work. Oh, I don't believe there is any work. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate.
Once again, pond! Thanks for telling us all about the pond, even though I should probably know all about it. But now I do, again, 2 times. I did it! Hey, Thancred, what's up? Here, let me change into something not bad. Okay, much better. Hey, Thancred, what's up? Thank you, LV. Thanks for proving that my acting was great. Quite a knack for being a nuisance, Calosa. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. Yeah, thanks, Thancred. You know what? You try. Next time you dress up and put on a pip-pip cheerio Cockney accent. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor of a commune by the pond north of Sandgate to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls, I suppose. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Oh, really? I hope you go in disguise. Are you serious? Again, all the time. Always. Cheese. Of course, I'm the one who has to run around in sandals. Yay, got through the cutscene! Nice. That one is a doozy. There is a reason they say make sure you have enough time. Oh, I thought that all of those billy goats were the place I was supposed to go, but no, I'm supposed to go here. Alright. I'm sorry, Jetlin. You can't, yeah. You gotta get out of here. Oh, hey, he did dress up. Thank goodness. I'm not the only creep now. Fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You said it. You look absolutely smashing, Calosa. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Mm-hmm. Time no. Huh? Oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. There's no way for men to live. No way at all. Excuse you, I am a woman. Jeez, can't even look at me properly. Completely walked right past me. Who are you, and what do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nald Thal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Penury? What is this? What? Penury? Why are you telling this to a bunch of old... You know what? A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance! You would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you bastards tricked me! Please don't hurt me! I was only doing it to protect my people! Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear suddenly as a sandstorm and plunder the village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. Yeah, that as I said, 1.0, Amalja raids. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. Wait. You know what? This sounds very sad and everything, but, like, you were just assaulting women outside the gates, like, a second ago. Really? Are you really going with this? Like, you're this nice dude? In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones! Yeah, some merchant you are, then, if you couldn't find halfway. What kind of demands, pray tell? First of all, they wanted to schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but what of the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! The murmur was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Yes! Yes! Don't blame me. Blame yourself or God. Thank you, Final Fantasy Tactics. Ha! Gotcha! Not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out! No, I don't know nothing about that, I swear! At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to blame anything that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There will be a time to learn the truth. Calosa, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? But I want to see him cry some more. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Indeed. And then he just disappears. Good game. I mean, I keep saying, shoestring budget, you guys. This is what we have. Alright, back to the... Pray return to the waking sands. Never gonna stop. Alright, Jadelyn, let's go. Boing. I could just cheat, but you know what? Yeah. Oh, and by the way, once again, didn't have a chocobo for this part, so you have to dash the whole way. You have to sprint. So yeah, this whole thing. There was a reason why people were not happy. Yo, Tataru! Calosa, how goes it? All's well here. At least on the bookkeeping front anyway. I think you said that last week, so I will continue. Entrance to the Solar. Yo, Minfilia! We figured out who this guy was. Welcome back, Calosa. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. Getting along, yes, Anyway, about the kidnapped people. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all's said and done. Yeah, probably. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Oh no, this part! Though you seek a peaceful solution to the Primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause, that you might take to the field suitably prepared. I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it is now being disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you.
Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way shall become clear.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they have this, like, whole thing like, oh, we're gonna fight a Primal, and then they're like, no, never mind, have fun going to Blackbrush Station and doing this stupid thing. Why is this here? Don't ask questions, just do it. Once again, we all make jokes. A lot of the players, we all make jokes about how 14 a Realm Reborn is not very good, and here are reasons why. I mean, I tell people that there's more good than people assume, but then you have this stuff and it's hard to say. You just gotta say, yeah, it's really dumb. Why are we doing this? Don't ask. Don't ask questions. Just learn about materia, you dumb idiots.
Who is Uplander come to tentering of Mutamix Bubbly Pops? Here's a dagger that my friend Minfilia gave me. I'm supposed to learn something from you. So teach me, Grand Master. Fighty fool drinks an airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes! Fighty Tool gain power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend to Minfilia. That's me, that's what I said. She said to give this to you to tell us about it. Yes! Tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Here you go, this is the dagger. Fighting Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good teaching show of power of materia.
The materia, master.
Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia.
Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constitutes from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them.
Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue it with the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned the dagger of yours into some that would struggle to cut stake into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowledge of crafty making. Don't worry, I'm already a carpenter. I should be fine with that. With knowledge of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. Thanks, I think I've got it. In fact, technically, I learned a little bit from Mr. Beatin, how to do this kind of stuff. So I think I'm good. But thanks for the lesson for the 3 people who didn't know it. But yeah, so you can see I've got savage aim materia, quick tongue materia, stuff like that. You can put them into your really high level gear and then you're good. Oh no! Oh no! Pray return to the waking sand. But is it liquid materia? Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Final Fantasy VII Remake is fine. If you guys like it, that's fine. But they had a point where Cloud said that it ran on liquid materia. And in Final Fantasy VII, liquid materia is Mako. It's the live stream. He should have said it ran on Mako. I'm gonna rant to... How are people this bad at their own lore in a game? Okay, I'm done. I mean, that was good. I can rant about something while I travel across the realm. Oh, jeez. You see, this is why Waking Sands is fine. The travel to the Waking Sands isn't all that bad. You just rant about how bad lore people are, and you're good. You're good. It's fine. It's fine. Mm. Sorry, let me drink some water after screaming into a microphone. Nice dog liquid ice kills me every time. Liquid materia. Welcome back, Calosa. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. And why are you screaming about liquid materia? I don't understand. Here's your materia-enhanced dagger, and don't you dare call it Mako. What a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one only looks to the results to realize such efforts are indeed worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may very well give you the edge you need, Calosa, make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray, speak with me when you're ready to begin. What the next mission is fighting Ifrit, right? Yeah, Lord of the Inferno. There you go. Time to assist the Immortal Flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our assistance. I would have you provide it to them, Calosa. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scions' sole representative on the ground. Wow, thanks! Once again, sink or swim in this place. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Excuse me, save some for him. I'm not very good at his accent. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. Thanks, Minfilia. And, don't quit your day job about that accent. Oof. Back to camp, bone camp, dry bone camp, bone camp, dry bone camp, bone camp, dry bone, and that's the way it goes. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, just in time. I am the best at singing. I am the best at singing. Yo, Flame Sergeant, I'm supposed to murder some Amalja? You're Calosa Whispersong of the Scions. Thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on their mission. Our objective is to capture the Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen weren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. Rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Calosa. Let's make sure it does. Yeah, let's do it, you guys. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's go. Wait, no entry? Where? Okay, I guess I'm going this way then. Okay. I'll ride in on Jadalin, but I'll get off about halfway there. I need you to stay in a safe place. The Amalja are pretty scary, cause I've seen Ixal. Ah, jeez. Look at these ruins. Shoot, imps. Alright. You stay here, Jadalin. I'm going on ahead. Ah, geez, we've got some, what are they called? Whoa! Hello! Hello! Hello, Mr. A rank! Sorry everyone, I'm gonna go a little out of character for a second and just absolutely annihilate this guy. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's cute, paralyzing me. Oh, that's cute. Oh, jeez. Is this a stone? It is stone. Oh, rip. This guy's such an annoyance. Are you done? Oh my gosh, it's 30 seconds long. Are you serious? You jerk! You annoying piece of crap! Are you serious? This was a mistake. I'm sorry. Why? Why? No! No, please! I'm already stoned! No! I'll never get out! I'm never escaping! Oh boy! Hey, I'm out! Okay! No, no. What? No! It was the paralysis. It stopped me before I could. Hey! At least my paralysis is resisted now. Are you serious? Are you quite serious? Deadly serious, it seems. Ugh. Are you? Paralysis is the worst. And I can't run away now! I'm out! Oh, but I still got hit, but I resisted it. Ugh. No. No. What? There's only one thing to do now. Afflatus misery. You know what? No, I have to. No, I can't. Ah, this was a mistake. I should have summoned Jadalyn. Yay! Hello. Hi, Mr. Zombie. Hey. Calosa's so angry. What is even happening? Oh, I'm sorry. This was a bad plan. No! No! I should have gone in as another class because Stone Cold can be interrupted. Almost. Almost. Almost there. No, I can't get out. Hey! Thank goodness for divine venison. No. No. Can't. No! I was out! I wasn't out. Thanks to server lag. Oh, come on! Ah! This is great! Oh, and I said I was gonna summon Jadalyn, and I did it. I knew I was forgetting something. This is how good I am at video games, you guys. I am very good at video games. Oh, look at how cool this is. Whoa. Just let's open up G pose and take a few pictures. Almost there. So, rotting corpses, how are you doing today? Having a good time? Good frolic? 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's on now. This is what you get. Yeah, that's what I thought. Have fun being dead, you jerk. It took me like 3 minutes to kill you. Hey! Oh, thanks for coming to help me, Elfie! Oh my gosh, Elfie, I'm so sorry. You came out all the way. Hey, Elfie, you want to kill some Amalja with me? Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Okay, alright. But still, Jadelyn, we need you to head out. Oh, Elfie, what a sweetheart. Oh, I'm an idiot. Ooh. But I got the seals. That's what I wanted. I got the seals. I'm okay. Alright, time to fight some people in the rain. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna kill all the Amalja and nothing bad will happen. Is the bait in place? A man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir! Yeah, come on, everyone, let's go! Yeah! Wah! What is the meaning of this? Something's amiss. Oh no! They knew we were coming! We're surrounded! Heh 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 heh. Ha ha ha! The flame soldiers were traitors too! They had people on the inside! I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flames' clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? Oops. Well, we're idiots. Just almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Ha 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 ha. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Alright, I'm out. Get them. Oh, no you don't. I'm not gonna lose to a bunch of you. Oh, this is a lot more than I was thinking. Our Amalja friends will keep you company. When I get my hands on you! Don't worry, I've got your backs! Don't give up! I won't let you. Ha! We're doing it! We'll win! That's what you get for underestimating a conjurer. Ha! Let's do it. How long can you last, I wonder? Oh no! More!
Stay sharp, men!
Don't worry. But you have a pugilist with you. He doesn't get sharp. That's the point. He's got punch fists. More! Oh, jeez. Even I'm getting tired, but like of having to constantly heal everyone.
Is there no end to them?
The show is only beginning! Some of your allies kept dying. See, this is why you just be a healer all the time. Everyone keeps whining about how healers, how it takes too long. But, hey, look at this. Everyone is alive now. I remember there being one battle that it was really hard because one of the characters kept like drawing all of the aggro and then immediately dying, and he was like he was supposed to survive. Oh no, there's still too many! We can't do it! Oh no, they're gonna start killing people! Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. You were already punching the crap out of us! Behind you! What? Not a sleep spell. Bring her. The rest of you, march! Traitorous skull. No, captured. Oh, where am I? What happened? What are we doing? Oh, jeez.
Lizardmen marched us to their stronghold. They're preparing for something, and I do not want to be around when they finish.
They're going to kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I want to go home.
Fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand.
Bowl of embers, now accessible. Oh. Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lives shall soon have meaning. Alright. Alright then. Oop. Let's see. LV looks like they are in a duty finder. Do they want to come along? I'll just invite. They can decline it if they want. Hey, okay then. And Petra is busy, so we'll bring along a third. Are we ready? Oh wait, yeah. There we go. Oh wait, I think it's still a trial. Yeah, it's still technically a trial even if it's only 4 people. Here we go! Oh, sorry, LV. Hope you weren't hoping for it. Sorry, I gotta watch the whole thing. You guys have to wait. Ha 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 ha! Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery! Oh, crap. Oh, we are dead. Mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Oh.
Oh boy! Hootie boy! This isn't good! Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who knew not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What? Ungust? What's going on? This ain't what we agreed! None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit! No! Spare me, I beg you! Ah! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you! Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn! Oh no! Ah! Almighty Ifrit. What? One true God. Your words are my bread. What in the... What's going on? Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? I don't know, I'm just standing here. Oh no. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another! That is the only other explanation! What? What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guess I gotta fight this guy. Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered! What? Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's do it! I don't want to die. It looks like all of us are immune to the flame. Ah! Could it be? Do I know these people somewhere? We can do this! We can win! Surrender thyself to the fires of judgment! Oh, that doesn't sound good. What does that mean? A nail? What in the... I don't think that's good. Oh, jeez. Thy soul shall burn for eternity! Gather around! Thou art a strong mortal. Yeah, well, there's more where that came from. We've got him on the ropes. I think we can... Oh, jeez. Elvie! Nice, limit break. Get out, Ifrit. A crystal? Another one. Just like in the forest.
number 2. Fire. And opposing that is water.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Thancred, you're really late.
I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot!
Whoa! Wait, you can do things, Thancred?
Phew. I see Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men.
Oh no. They still look all crazy.
As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Calosa. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I never would have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad you didn't come, because you probably would have gotten turned into zombies like them. No worries.
But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir!
Let's go! Yay! We did it!
What? So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account.
You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon.
Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change.
We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn.
Not only was there aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Not to mention those other 3.
Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. 4 people are not a danger to the might of the Alliance. You have been given a task anyway. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Alright, bitches, I'm out.
What with allies like this? Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior.
Hey, Annika! Elvie! That was quite a ride, wasn't it? I'm surprised that you guys were immune to the fire. Were you two at Cartano as well? Curiouser and curiouser. Well then, I suppose I shall have to keep you in my books in case more troubles arise. Thanks for your help. I'll see you two around. Thancred, how is everyone?
There you are, Calosa. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered... but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Calosa. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undiminished. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I shall trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves.
Oh, jeez. Praying. Mourning. If they're praying over the people who are tempered, this doesn't bode well. I wonder what it could mean. This doesn't seem good. Not at all. Boing! Boing! I still don't know what that is, but if you try running on it, you get stopped, so you have to jump over it. Or turn to the side. Shoo! Mm. Alright. Let's hear what these guys have to say about my adventures. Whew. That was an adventure. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Alright, let's see.
My late arrival nearly cost Calosa her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should have never had to have faced such dangers alone. I failed her utterly, just as I'm failing you all.
What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Oh! Hi, everyone! Calosa, it's good to see you again.
Impeccable timing, my friend. You just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits.
Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us.
The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid into our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. I always say adductions. I always drop the B. That's why it's a problem for me.
Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania as of late.
I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the Primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, Primals must consume ether if they are to manifest their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals.
It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal.
Which leaves us as to the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed among the great river of ether.
However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful the god becomes.
But the primals are seldom satisfied with such a reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected.
Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. So is that why Elvi and Aeonico resisted it too? We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to the Primal's influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the Primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why.
The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding.
While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal frames assured me that you will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. That we may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Calosa.
Yeah, I'm gonna take long break,
Rub my shoulders. Actually, maybe I can go look for Oh, you're talking, sorry. It may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself.
Woof. That's no good. Please don't walk slowly towards me, you creep. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public.
What? What are you talking?
I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Calosa.
That sounds absolutely horrible, and I kind of want to punch everyone, but if I kill all the primals and stop them from coming, then no one will have to be tempered, so I guess I'm kind of stuck.
But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time.
See ya, Thancred. I guess he's not so much of a creep. Just kind of a creep.
Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger.
Oh, well. I guess we all kind of messed up there. Yay, quest complete! Yay! People died! Oh boy! Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Oh no! Oh no!
This isn't good.
Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding in those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papa Limo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the Primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. Look, we have guests, Calosa. Or rather, you have guests. What are you talking about? It's a door.
Oh! Big pardons! Huh. Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Eorzea, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks.
As you can see, Calosa, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. I'm not into that, thanks though. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Calosa's deed spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other Grand Companies? Tataru, did you gossip?
Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Whispersong. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learn that you began your journey as an adventurer in our very own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem already, and that you will always be welcome among us. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelves Wood.
What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Whispersong. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah.
The Admiral is not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It's only natural that we would want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together we shall see the grand vessel of Eorzea to the shores of victory and glory. Glory, that's what I said. Calosa's just like, what? Lady Minfilia.
Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts on the matter.
Oh my goodness! Grand Companies are basically the Horde versus the Alliance, except now there's 3. And then you get to choose one, and you can actually change between a bunch of them if you want. You can just keep going back and forth, whatever you want. It's cool, whatever. There you go.
Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful in your other endeavors.
They give you lots of coke. They give you so much coke. There's so much coke.
If you would be agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you need not be permanent, as you said. Also, the best way to choose which one you want is to just look at the colors. The Maelstrom is red, the Immortal Flames are blue, and the Twin Adders are yellow. There you go. That's how you choose. You're done. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers?
Good idea! Fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, milady. Very well. Let Calosa hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer!
I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing of itself, it's not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Calosa, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, you will be one woman among many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. 12 know that we will have need of it in days ahead. Grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of all of Eorzea. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. It's basically a telephone. Ring, 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 link shell. Eorzea is changing, Calosa, and you will have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we can achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak with Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place.
Thank goodness all of them are not done at the same time and just happen to be one after another exactly right next to each other, so I can watch all of them. Yes, I know. The Coke is not actually, we don't actually use it. We only use it for our stupid, whatchamacallums. Actually, I wonder, do people talk about me doing, like, punching Ifrit in the face? Hey guys, I punched Ifrit in the face! Well, they all moved around, so that probably means something. Yo, Urianje! The destruction that visited this land cannot be attributed to the forces of the Empire alone. Worm of midnight, of breath infernal, for some a legion made flesh, for others an insidious symbol of memory lost. We grasp but a single piece of this puzzle. Much and more we question and contemplate ere the fallen moon revealeth its myriad secrets. Oh my goodness, I said hi, Urianje, and that, no. What are you? Oh, you're just holding your little staff thingy.
I have heard word of your deeds. I'm sparing in my praise, so know that you have truly impressed me. Be that as it may, it is fortunate that Thancred arrived when he did. Had he been but a moment later, I shudder to think what may have transpired.
Yeah, well. Hey, Arenvald, what's up? Experienced warrior like Abba wouldn't die so easily. He's strong, fast, cunning. Yeah, he'll make it back safe.
I must confess, I do rather miss that obnoxious Mukote's company. Abba is taking part in a joint operation with the Immortal Flames. I imagine he's having the time of his life right now.
Hey, merchant guy. Everything looks to be in order, right? On to the next customer.
Ew, Thancred. Oh, it's Una. Oh yeah, by the way, Una Tayun is a mooncat.
Yeah, mooncats! Yo, mooncat. Oh, she's eating bread too! What? I can eat bread? Yes. Let's eat bread together. Yes. More bread. More bread. How do you eat that bread?
Oh, hello again, lass. Meet Persevanes. We was thick as thieves in the old days. At least I think we was. Or it might have been that he was a right creepy old bastard and I did my best to avoid him. Still, we was both members of the same order, so either way we're in this together, eh?
Yeah, he is kind of creepy. Yo, Thancred! What are you doing? With that knife. Wait. What are you... What? What are you doing? What? Okay. Put us all to shame with your recent performance in the field. If I'm to keep up, I dare say I'll need bigger knives. Yeah, I guess so.
Eden Papalimo! Speeches? Oh, yes, I love them. There's nothing like a good exposition when you're having trouble sleeping.
Oh my goodness, Ida.
5 years ago, the three Grand Companies joined as one and fought the Garlean Empire at the Continental Flats. And now, for the first time, the people will gather to remember those who fell in that battle. That being said, no one has any clear memory of what transpired that fateful day, not even the leaders of each nation. And neither do I. Was I there? So confusing, so many mysteries. I don't understand.
Call that a knife. Now he calls it a dagger. Oh, snap!
Tataru! Where am I going first? Sorry about all the tension you're getting, Calosa. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services. And Elder Sitsio Kan Eesena will deliver her address to Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll want to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Raban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Laminsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlwib Blowfiswin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry Xanthale and he'll admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you'll find this remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell!
Basically. I love that. Just, yeah, you'll probably just end it. You can do it in any order you want, but... But for some reason, apparently this is the one we're supposed to be doing. Alright, Miketo's amphitheater. Sorry, you get to hear my cracking knuckles. I gotta stretch my fingers out a bit. Oof. Don't get carpal tunnel, people! Oh, it's the gold saucer event. So, yeah, can you guys move all of this stuff? We got another event going on that's much more important.
I lost my son to the calamity. The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Jeez. Yeah, that doesn't... You should have said that a little more somberly.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Hey, these were the twins I saw in the carriage coming to Gridania.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer.
Hmm?
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Ellison. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Yeah, Gridania is the after the Gallians took over Alamigo, they attacked Gridania. That we were next on the list, so we were the first to prove that they could be pushed back. Yeah.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
Oh my.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Moment of silence.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike.
Yeah, Bahamut didn't care.
Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, Join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard.
What is this? Are you trying to ask people to like join? Is this a recruitment drive?
And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest.
All the elementals!
Won't someone think of the children? What was that turn? She kind of just like shifted.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no.
Hi, Calosa.
And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Yeah, I saw you too.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
What are you getting enlightened about? Oh no, fade to black. Why? Oh, because we don't want to have any more voice acting, that's why. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with 2 beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. Filthy Techies Picker! Thanks for following. I'm glad that we have more friends. How are you today? The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. Oh, it's a friend. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their excursion, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Well, perhaps we will find out, if the Elder Seedseer's words fell on fertile ground. Wait, do you know that I'm trying to join one of these things? Why are you talking? Who are you? Oh, there they go. Okay, bye. What is that even? Nandeste? Nazeda? Okay. Let's go to Ul'dah next. Let's talk to Raoban. Jeez. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, thank you. I was kind of afraid to link it there because I thought people wouldn't want. I'm still kind of the new person, so I didn't want to just hey everyone, thanks for hanging out. Also, you stupid dupe. So I didn't. Okay, wait a minute. Which one was that? Chamber of Rule. Chamber of Rule. Let's teleport to Chamber of Rule. I still love the Ul'dah theme. Oh, people are waiting to hear the speaking. Yeah, that's a big reason why I'm doing this actually, is just to have people who like, you know, just want to hang out and like see it. Who's it?
Reborn as well.
Nanamo! It's the Sultana!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Look at her with their little hands on her hips! Look at that cutie! I can't even!
Hurrah!
Yeah!
Reborn!
Good job,
Where
Reborn.
since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
Hey, Las Vegas! Whoop whoop!
Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Hell yeah! Too bad.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
Yeah!
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous?
Oh, well, I mean, Rian is out right now doing good things for people. Maybe all of the good people just became adventurers. I'm just saying.
I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save?
I mean,
You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act.
oh, Nanamo.
Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall.
Monetarists are people who want like more power over the syndicate, who are like basically the parliament, and royalists are people who want more power with Nanamo, this little sultana.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand.
Yay! Let's work together and not be jerks. That's not gonna happen. Let's be honest.
Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
Yay! That's what Rian did. So yay!
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but for what you can do for your country.
As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Here it comes.
Your grace.
Reborn.
Yes!
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Reborn, I was just tempered by a giant fire god who tried to turn me into a zombie. So, let's not use the by fire we are tempered. Just a little... Glory to the Sultana! There you go. There he is
Fancy
again.
meeting you again.
Hi, Alphino. Are you guys just following me? You guys are following me. You guys are what was it? No, you're following me ahead of you. That was it. Following me in the front. I forget. It was a Bob's Burger thing. It was like, stop following me. And it was like, stop following me in front, in the front or something. It was great. Twins are pretty sus. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the Primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Yeah, I kind of was nearly killed by them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans ascend their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Well, see ya, other girl, sister lady. Twins are super, I'm gonna say it again, twins are super sus. They keep following me. I ended up, hanging out. I ended up going to the forest place on a carriage. They were there. I was saving the forest village from like attacks. They were there. And then now they're popping up again. What is this? I don't even know. I'm shaking my head. Let's hear what Merlwib has to say. Maybe they do. They seem to know a lot about stuff. Alphino and Alice seem to be elf kids. Well, we don't have any elves that we know of in our group. So I don't know why they seem to keep knowing all about us. Seems really weird. Yeah, they're very mysterious right now. Let's head to the stateroom. See if I can move just a bit without making too much noise.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Yeah, Merwib! Yeah!
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
What? Did you look as the Admiral bid you? What is that? Alpha, no, please. I'm listening to the speech.
The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfir's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano.
Hell yeah!
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
Just like the United States of... Never mind. It was a joke!
I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Yes! Salute. People start saluting.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
That's pirates for you. Or at least the sons and daughters of pirates.
Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Wow, Alphino, are you... What? Whoa. Whoa. Are you comparing these people to beasts? What the hell?
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Again.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire.
You know what? I know you guys are pirates, but you guys can cut down on all of this, like, pirate lingo stuff. Like, really?
Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us.
Just absolutely murder everyone.
One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest.
Ooh.
Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
You stop that! You stop that right now! Yeah, he doesn't even introduce himself. Straight back into no speaking. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Laminsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. Yeah, so does Gridania, and they're not jerks about it. First are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the Primal Leviathan. Second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the Primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribes' presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in Laminsen's backyard. Yeah, I remember. That was where that cutscene was, where Gaius landed. He's here on this island. And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Yeah, your sister doesn't even say anything. Are you are we wait, oh, well yeah, she did speak once. I was like, are we sure she's even a girl? Yeah, she spoke. She spoke. Hey, Frowny! Calosa, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? It is indeed. A moment ago, you said. What a coincidence! Yeah, coincidence, cough, cough. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, please hurry back. I added the please because it seemed a little, like, testy without it. Alright, let's head back. Pray return to the Waking Sands! Oh, God. Oop. How are you today, Frowny? Boing. Boing. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Oh, man. I am, like,
90% sure that after, like, we choose and they set us off, this is going to be the end of part 2. So I'm considering... we have about an hour before I'm going to say, screw it, I'm done. But we could... This is also a pretty good stopping point soon. Does anyone want me to continue, or are people getting tired? If we got an idea? Does anyone want me to continue, or do people want me to stop? I don't know. Oh, LV, thank you. Gah. Look at these officers. Ossifers.
The Admiral speaks, even pirates listen, and that's no small thing. She is a born leader, the kind one would gladly follow to the 7th hell.
Flame General is a passionate man, and his words never fail to light a fire in the belly of those who listen. I'm sure you'll be no exception. The eldest Seedseer speaks only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. At the sound of her voice, all fall silent and attend her. Welcome back, Calosa. Were the Grand Company's leaders' words as illuminating as you had hoped?
Sure, whatever.
Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Were that there were more of you, Calosa.
I know, right? If only there were people like Aonica and Elvie and Rian.
But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Alright, thanks for hanging, techies. See you around. Ooh, cinematic.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
I mean, that is kind of true. All of them were like, oh yeah, I was really sad. Also, you guys gotta join us. So, I mean, I kind of get where Alice is going with this.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
I'm sorry. Alteron, you ruined it. Sorry, Alteron sent a picture of the meme with Calosa just standing there, the twins coming up behind her, just, oh crap, where did you come from? Anyway, yes. And mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alice, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the Scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Grandfather?
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Hey there, by
The
size.
salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright, I think we all know exactly who Calosa is gonna choose because Calosa is a filthy forest-born jerk lady. Heck yeah, Serpent Officer! Take it the Elder Cicero's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? Heck yes! You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Cicero will be overjoyed. It's okay, no worries. The first time is okay, but yeah. Let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. Don't worry, I got it. Dare say you will know well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I've no doubt that your deeds will bring you great honor to our order. When we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you sister. Oh yeah! Let's do it. Oh, that's okay. No worries. Thank you for coming around. I guess I'll definitely have to keep streaming then. I was thinking about maybe cutting it short, but I can keep going. I can do it. I can keep going. Let's do it. Alright, well have fun with Manchurian then. Yes, that is a good person. Also, personnel officer. Personnel officer.
Headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome those who would toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation.
I do believe you are expecting me. Calosa Whispersong, maybe?
Ah, the great adventurer herself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you are on your way. It's a pleasure and an honor to both welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now, let me gather the relevant documentation. Sir! Oh, jeez! What is it? Report! Urgent message from Amarex's Spire, sir. A high-wind Skyways airship has taken fire from the Imperial forces in the skies over East Shroud. High-wind Skyways! High-wind Skyways! Vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and was forced to make an emergency landing outside of the Nine Ivies. Gods! These couldn't have come at the worst time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield dealing with the exile.
Yeah, have fun with your girlfriend and your movie. Thanks for coming by. Sorry we couldn't do it more.
I know full well you have been yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have an urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, they will have come down dangerously close to Garlean-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southwest of Nine Ivies. Locate the airship and ascertain the status of the passengers.
You got it. Now, we visited the East Shroud as a conjurer, so we know where it is. If you want a refresher, you go to Old Gridania, take the boat to the East Shroud, and then we took most of the time in Full Flower Comb, but also ended up at Hawthorne Hut for a bit. So let's head that way now. Let's do it, too. John. Alright. I remember this part, if I recall my story beats, and I think I do, and so I'm looking forward to this. Oh boy! Here we go, here we go, here we go! Yes! Yes! What? He's wearing weird clothes, not normal. Let's get ready. Giant Rogadin man wearing these weird white and blue clothes. Oh no, the Garleans have gotten the ship! Do I need to know anything? Oh! Oh geez. Oh, thank goodness. He's just a doe. Adventurer! What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Oh, no. If there's anything important on there, that's no good. So, what's the report? Adder's Nest sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. I haven't been inducted yet. Oh, thank goodness. The Adders are coming. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? You were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Lady Calosa, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. This isn't good. Garland Ironworks? Never seen a craft of this design. Must be Garland's work, as there's no end to this man's treachery. The Imperials don't like this guy. Secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They aren't to be squandered on Eorzean savages. There's a person in there! We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone has to pay for Garland's crimes. Oh no! Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens. They mean to requisition the ship. This isn't good. Wedge, you have to help him! The fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco! Tiny Bronco? Isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and then she was soaring, she really was, till the bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them swift and sure and rescue Engineer Wedge. Calosa, I trust we can rely on you for support. May the matron watch over us. With me! Let's do it! Go get him! Ambush! To arms! What ambush? It's just us running towards you. No traps, no nothing. That's not an ambush. If it is, it's a really bad one. You know what? I wouldn't put it past him thinking it was a really bad ambush. Leave none standing! Keep him away from the airship! Gladiator's good? We got a conjurer. I can focus. Yeah! Hope you you like being dead, sir? 'Cause it's happening. You cannot stand against the might of the Empire, savages! This has gone on long enough. Oh, are you trying to heal this guy? Oh. Oh. Well then, there you go. Nipped that in the bud. Oh no! Oh jeez! Teach them the futility of resistance. Oh no, it's a Magitech. This isn't good. Yeah, futility of resistance. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, this sure is very futile. Uh-huh. Nice. Yeah, LV was making the joke about them immediately just abandoning Calosa to leave it to the professionals, and I'm just sitting here like, no, this. I think I'm the professional here. Where is it going? What? No, thank you. Please don't hit me. Oh, he's an angry baby. But it's okay, he's almost gone. Hope you like death, 'cause it's happening. There it is. I love everyone just putting away their swords and just staring at it like, yay, we did it. Biggs!
Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship.
That was a close one.
Too damn close. How does she look anyway?
The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne.
Few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Calosa, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no more further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the twin Adder lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge.
Thank you. We're very grateful. Thank you, Edge. Hey, let's go to this other dungeon that's like 700 years in the future. Bzz, 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 bzz. Yeah, I think that little Magitech thing was getting a little panicking. Ooh, he's a little scaredy baby.
It does my spirit well to see you've returned. Word arrived but moments ago from the team at Nine Ivies. Lest you worry, the two engineers are safely on their way. Lieutenant informs me that you are instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us rout the Garleans, things might have been very different. And all this before we even inducted you into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let us see to your introduction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions.
Stands ready to complete your induction. Whoop! Woods will be done. Yeah, I'm no good at my wedge. My wedge is pretty bad.
Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath.
Ahem!
Here it comes. It's the Grand Company of Eorzea. Yes. Continue. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation that we might stand strong in times of direst adversary. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seedseer Kane Senna is the supreme commander. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Eorzea. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let forest-born strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Eorzea. I guess now it is. It's forest-born and outer-born. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Calosa Whispersong, I ask that you give us your oath of allegiance in whatever fashion you see fit. Oh boy. Woods will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink their blood. My life for the Elder Seedseer! Let's just do woods will be done.
Woods will be done.
So you know the words of the Grand Company. That is well. Bound by this common belief, we have strived to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power invested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Whispersong, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our home. Yay! Everyone's like, thank God the person who killed Ifrit is with us. Oh!
Can you hear me, Calosa? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Whispersong. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Eorzea, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting.
Distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with High Serpent Commander Vorsail Hyur before you depart. He may provide you with some assistance on the journey ahead. There he is! Just hanging. Quest accepted. Pray return to the waking sands. You may now accept the quest, my little chocobo, Twin Adder. Please, the game is basically saying, please God, get this quest, you idiots. The quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario. Get this quest, you idiots. But it's okay. I already have it. Yay! Serpent Private 3rd Class. Or am I? Secretly. Calosa is actually, she's gained enough notoriety now that she has become a serpent captain. She learned through a lot of work and a lot of hardships, she's finally become a captain. Which means she's the same rank as Gerhard now. Yay! This is actually the highest you can get in the game at this moment. I don't know if we're ever going to reach like Serpent Champion or something, but they have it here for like showing off. Well, time to pray return to the waking sands. A snake in the brass. Whoop. I wanted to look it up, but someone got, yeah, there it is. Hey, but I have 500,000 serpent seals. Heh! Don't you wish you had this amount? I have never done leave quests for the Order of the Twin Adder. I don't do them a lot. Maybe I'll do it at some point just to get Serpent Sworn, but 200 leave quests? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, I don't think so. I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will. Anyway, so this was the point where you can get your chocobo in your mount, and you can finally run around with it. But Calosa had Jadelin this whole time, so she doesn't need that quest anymore. Hey! Hey! It's Elvie. Doing anything special out here? I guess. Wait, are you a Scion too? Yeah, I guess I can see it. That makes sense. I mean, we're both kind of crazy like that. Well, I hope you have a good time with your rest, and I will see you around another time. Goodbye. Yeah, I can imagine if Elvie is also immune to that fire from Ifrit, then that would mean they have the echo too. They're probably getting all sorts of orders as well. Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring centered upon its Grand Company. Thanks, Papalymo. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver, while the Leminzans enacted the complete merger of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Ul'dah is the odd nation out, having no notable changes to its armed forces. As before, and in the spirit of the Sultanate, which entity retains a certain degree of independence. Oh, each entity does that. Let me see if I got this right. You're an adventurer who's a Scion and a serpent? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? I don't even know, Ida. It must be fun pairing up with lots of different people, though. Me? I'm always paired with Papalymo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papalymo? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hey, Thancred. Just sitting on a box, hanging.
The incident with the traitor still weighs heavily on everyone's minds, Flame General's most of all. And although he cannot be expected to know what evil lurks in the hearts of every man under his command, the revelation is nevertheless a devastating blow to his authority. Even so, it warrants saying that you should not let this tragedy color your opinion of the man. In all my years working with the Flame General, I've never had reason to doubt his capacity to lead.
I guess so. He doesn't seem like a bad, leader. Just sometimes bad things happen. Hey, here's a guy. Wait, you look a lot like the other merchant.
Heard tell one of my brothers came through not long ago. Looks like I just missed him though. I ain't seen either one of them since the calamity. Don't even know if they were still alive. But after running into folk who swore they knew me time and again, I reckon they had to be out there somewhere. I've been traveling and peddling in the hopes of finding my brothers ever since. If you see a fellow what looks like me, let him know Brennan's looking for him, would ya? That's because when you travel, the Gridania has one person and then Ul'dah has another character, but they all look the same, so yeah, they must all be twins. There must be triplets. Liavine? Have we met somewhere before? You must be quite the accomplished adventurer to be welcomed into these halls. Me? No one's ever expected much of me, and so far I've done a fine job of living down to their expectations. I've been chatting with Perseverance, and we both swear there was another member of our crew. We still ain't figured out a way to prove who we was, but just you wait and see. It won't be long before everybody sees us for the heroes we is. Oh, that's a flyer. Do I already have this? Yeah, I already have it. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a mender too. I don't need to mend, I can repair my own stuff. Shoot. Here you pledged yourself to a grand company. Me? I don't think I could do it. I'd never feel like I was one of them, no matter what the recruiters say. I'm not sure I grasp the purpose of these remembrance ceremonies. Whether you remember or rewrite the past, what does it matter? It isn't as though you can repeat it. Yes, you can. Our present-day enemies ought to serve as sufficient motivation, don't you think? The only lesson I believe we should take from the calamity is that far greater threats can and will appear. I suppose that's also true. Oh, there's the Y'shtola and Urianger. Wait, You're sitting on a stool. Can I sit on this stool? Can I? They finally have things to sit on. It's a Christmas miracle. Fate shall be thy guide. When our purposes become one, once again shall our paths lead us here. Our city of learning is now naught but shadows. Ere the light of dawn breaketh, shall we follow whither the sand blows. What? What is that even? You know what? I've given up trying to understand Urianger.
We will continue to focus our efforts on investigating the primals. The Amalja are not the only tribe that has succeeded in summoning its deity.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so if you keep walking through, they keep being like, "Hey, did you see my brother? Oh, I must have just missed him. Oh, did you see my brother?" It's pretty great.
Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Calosa. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. It's Biggs and Wedge!
Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives, but I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs.
And I'm...
Gods, man, spit it out, will ya?
Wedge! At your service! I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands.
Yeah, well,
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you.
Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness.
Yay! Okay. That would cut off a little weird. Oh my goodness, it's still not. I thought part 2 was gonna be like finished soon. Self-management! Self-management! Self. Sylphs are the best. Sylphs are great.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
Also, everyone disappeared, I just realized. They were just in there talking with Biggs and Wedge, and then they were just gone.
We have a favor to ask of you.
Oh boy, what's up?
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Is he gonna talk again? Is this like the only other line he gets?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
Wow, it's amazing. I'm just... Urianger gets like 2 lines in all of this. So dumb.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder.
Oh, really?
Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh God, I forgot how William Shatner you are, Papalimo. Oh God. Okay. Whew.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gizzle-greens, floating ones, that worship the Primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the Primal any longer. insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the Primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
Yeah, we don't want to hang out with Ramu and Garuda.
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Mm-hmm.
I am grateful.
I love the elves.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
That's why we're kicking you out, Thancred. Get out. No one likes you.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
And they're already out. Hey, why aren't I coming with them? Well, they all left me alone again. Well, you know what? Just like before, we said, hey, we're gonna go fight Ifrit, and then we stopped, and it's getting close, so I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's talk to some people, but yeah, we're gonna say we're done. After this. Traipsing around the woods is hardly my forte. 'Tis only fitting that those two be the ones to assist you this time. Lest you harbor concerns about me and my idle hands, know that I will be busy conducting mine own independent investigation while you entreat the sylphs. Okay then, Thancred, don't be dead. Biggs and Wedge! Are you guys gonna die soon? That's kind of like your thing in Final Fantasy. We haven't forgotten how you saved us, Calosa. Don't worry, Wedge and I mean to repay the favor in kind. I like it here. It's safe, hidden, a bit dank and dingy perhaps, but I've known worse. Plus the receptionist was rather charming, don't you think? Oh, Wedge. Oh, Wedge, you sweet summer child. Oh no. Oh no. Once upon a time, I aspired to make my name as an adventurer. It all came crashing down that fateful day when I lost the man who led my party, the man who had won my heart. If I cannot protect my love, how can I hope to protect the realm? I sunk into the depths of despair. Pathetic, is it not? Others may have come to join some great cause while I am here only because I've nowhere else to go. Wait a minute. Isn't she the archer who like kicked Edda to the curb? Because what's his name died? I'm pretty sure that's her. I forgot her name. Ramu, beloved primal of the sylphs, rooted is he in the laws of Eld, the stern arbiter of this forest. Legend hath it his thunderous entity appeareth in the guise of an elderly sage. Thus doth history oft speaketh of the old man of the woods. Interesting. Merchants told me it was Brent that delivered their goods. Maybe if I wait a while, he'll come back with another shipment. Oh, hope you end up with your brothers sometime. Hey, Abba! They tell me you were instrumental in Ifrit's defeat. Bravo, Calosa, bravo! Perhaps you heard of my exploits. Flames and I struck a decisive blow against the lizardmen by destroying and pillaging their stores of crystals. Aye, they won't be summoning their Primal again anytime soon. Good job, Abba. Abba neglects to mention that our allied forces suffered heavy casualties. Operation succeeded, but at a great cost. With an outcome like that, should we really consider it a victory? Abba says we should, but I'm not so sure. That is a little... not sure. With the addition of 2 engineers you rescued, the Waking Sands has become lively indeed. Were you aware the entry to the Sands requires the fulfillment of certain conditions? One must either gain recognition from the Scions, or earn the approval of Tataru. Our Lalafelian clerk has quite a discerning eye for character. And yeah, Alteron reminds me that yes, that is her. She was the lady who was part of Ada's group. Oh. What are you hiding back there for? Oh well. Haribert. Haribert? Bert, yeah. Haribert. Name's Haribert. We're taking up residence here, for reasons I'd prefer not to delve into. I may not be much use on the battlefield, but I know a thing or two about dealing with people. If you find yourself in a bind, you do well to avail yourself of my services. Okay, what services are those? I don't know. Talking to people?
Guess what, Calosa? We found our 3rd man. 'Twas bleeding Satsflo. Bugger me, how could I ever forget about Satsflo? Aye, the 3 of us was always together. I think.
Well, I'm glad that they all got back together then. It was great. We are all here together now, and everyone's all having fun. Yeah, I think... Oh, is this a place I can sit? Can I sit here? Yes! Okay, well then. I think this is a good place to call it, because we've spent a long time hanging, playing, and next time we'll be up. We'll be ready for Ramu. Sounds good, everyone. Those three, yeah, they were other 1.0 characters, because there were, like, back in 1.0, we weren't the Scions, it was the Circle of Knowing, and I'm pretty sure they were part of the Circle of Knowing back then. Not sure if they had the Echo or not, if they were of the Path. I'd have to check it, but yeah. They were definitely a 1.0 kind of thing. Well then, sorry, yes, one more time. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for hanging, and we'll see what happens with the Sylphs next time. See you around.